When I did my book, Reasons to Vote for Democrats, A Comprehensive Guide, #1 best-selling blank book, about 4 years ago. Still selling like hotcakes, by the way, so thank you to everyone who's giving the gift of knowledge to themselves and their friends. When I did that book, some people gave me the title King of the Trolls, okay? And Vanity Fair called me a dapper, lib-triggering troll, and they thought that this blank book was a really good troll. And I agree, it was fun, I enjoyed it. I may need to relinquish my crown. I may need to hand my crown to a colleague of mine. That would be Mr. Matt Walsh, who wanted to go speak at a Loudoun County school board meeting. This is a school board meeting in Virginia, but he doesn't live in Virginia. It's not a big deal. You can go to public school board meetings, except that when the school board found out he was going to go, they had a requirement that you had to be a Virginia resident. So what does Matt do? Is he deterred? No, he just rents an apartment in Virginia. Then he goes there. And he shows up last night, and they pulled a bunch of other shenanigans to try to keep him out, limit what he could say, not stream the speech. But there was a big rally outside. And Matt gets up there. Matt, who, you know, I guess he's lived in Virginia for a few days now. Not sure how much longer he's going to live in Virginia. He has really only lived in Tennessee for some months now. And we're actually kind of new to the South in general. But Matt gets up on the back of a pickup truck to give a speech, and the people there chant, all the parents in Loudoun County, "Welcome home, Matt."
Thank you.
Welcome home, Matt. Welcome home, Matt.
Thank you so much. Well,
maybe it's not even Matt who gets King of the Trolls. Maybe it is the concerned parents of Loudoun County, because they got it. They went along with it. Matt got to go say his piece. I'm glad he did. Obviously, I think the message was clear. Who cares what anyone said in the room? The fact that there was a major rally outside of the school board meeting, frankly, that's all you need to know about sending the message to the school board. But to me, what's more interesting than the critical race theory curriculum or the kind of radicalism in the schools, or what's more interesting even than Matt going and showing up there, are those parents who are outside, who are cheering on a recent resident of Tennessee who got a place in Virginia for a couple of days. They say, "Welcome home, Matt," and they're playing along. What it shows me is politics is no longer local in this country. You know, in my wayward youth, I was not particularly interested in my physical fitness. Okay, it's just something that I kind of ignored. I never really cared about. Then I had a kid. And my kid, he's crawling around everywhere. He's getting bigger and bigger every day. I got to make sure I can lift him up. It's very important to make sure that you are fit, whether you're a young parent, whether you're just a young person in general, whether you just want to feel good, work out your stress, get back to feeling great. I would strongly recommend Planet Fitness. Join the judgment-free zone today for just $10 a month. Get tons of cardio and strength equipment in those clean, wonderful clubs with free fitness training, plenty of room to move. You can go at your own pace, get back to a routine that works for you, all for just $10 a month. $10 a month. There are coffee drinks that cost more than $10. Go right now, check out the crowd meter in the free PF app for the best time to visit. Don't wait. Join any of the 2,000 plus locations today, in club, online, or on the app. See the club for details. There was an old expression. Tip O'Neill, former Democrat Speaker of the House, used to say, "All politics is local." And that was common sense in America for a very long time. I don't think that is the case any longer. Occasionally, I'll go to a small town. I mean, I travel all over the country. And when I'm in a small town, I don't always even see a local paper anymore, but sometimes they'll still have a local paper, and I find it so refreshing. It reminds me of what the country used to be like 20 years ago, not that long ago. And it's got the local head of the community, and he's writing about the local issues, and we just don't see that a lot anymore. Increasingly, the issues that preoccupy our time, even in small town America, are national issues. You see this in Loudoun County. It's not just that there's some weird, creepy thing going on in the schools there that's particular to Loudoun County. It's that this creepy thing is going on in the schools all over the country, and that would be the critical race theory curriculum. That would be the radical gender curriculum. And so you can have a national conservative media figure like Matt Walsh come in there, and he's welcomed like a hometown hero. This is partially, I think, technological, because you've got the proliferation of the internet and ways to connect to people now who might be on the other side of the country or on the other side of the world. But also, you've got a breakdown of the local community. So as our local governments, local voluntary associations, the Lions Club and whatever, as the local churches, even as the family breaks down, people move away, people have other unusual sorts of family arrangements, people are living on their own more. As that happens, it's not that we're no longer going to have community, we're just going to have different kinds of community. So now, these parents in Loudoun County have much more in common with Matt Walsh than they do with any member of their school board. I'm so glad you liked that clip. Ring the bell. Ring it, ring the bell, subscribe, that way you won't miss out on the videos. Also, head on over, if you wouldn't mind, to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, wherever you get your podcasts. Type in Michael Knowles Show, subscribe, and I will see you next time.